Hey guys, it's Jonah here. Once again, we've got another beer review for you coming at you. This time we've got Liefmans. Oh, hang on. Liefmans. And it's called Fruitesse or Brouwage. So there you go. Very strange one. And I think, as far as I can work out, they're Belgian. Yeah, Belgian. And they do a lot of maturation style beers. I did a bit of research on them, and they started as a brewers in the 1700s, but about the turn of the 20th century, so 1900, they started doing maturation. So what they do is they brew a beer, and then they're famous for cherries. So they brew a beer and get a load of cherries and put it all together into a maturation tank. Something us home brewers would call secondary conditioning. So you brew up your beer, you take your yeast off it, and then you put your whatever you want to do, your dry hops for example, or your fruit in this case, and you put it all in a secondary and you leave it in there for a few weeks, month, whatever. Then you put it into your bottles. This one has got cherries in, raspberries, bilberries, elderberries and strawberries. So it's a mixture of fruits. And it says it contains a minimum of 15% fruit. So I've got quite good hopes for this. Liefmans Fruitesse. Because I turned it on its side, I'm hoping it's not going to explode. We'll see how we go. A little bit of fizz, nothing too bad though. And we've got just a tumbler, simple tumbler, Belgian style, French style, that kind of thing. Let's see what we get. Now, as I say, I've been getting into my fruit stuff. A lot of fruit ciders lately, but fruit beers are very, very nice too. Gonna get in there? Yes, I think we are. Look at that. That was a pure guess at the size, because this one is 330 and it's 4%, 4.2 as we go on the old alcohol. Look at that, quite bubbly. No real head to speak of. But look at that colour, lovely red colour. Cherry red, I'd say. Okay. Ooh, now that's complex. Lots of fruit notes as you'd expect. Definitely getting the cherry. And a raspberry perhaps. Raspberry, strawberry. I'm interested to see if I can detect this bilberry. Whatever the hell that is. Right guys, pinky out. Let's go. Quite bitter up front, and then we get a sweetness from the fruit. I'm surprised how bitter that is. And we're getting a sour kind of, like those sour sweets you can get. I'm wondering, it doesn't say that this was a lambic beer, but I'm wondering. Yeah, it doesn't say. I suspect not, maybe. Maybe that's just the fruit juice. Surprisingly smooth, but there's that bitter taste again. And I'm getting a taste that I can't quite recognise. So maybe that's the bilberry. It's quite sweet, and it's in the secondary. You've got a little bit of sweetness and dryness up front, followed by that sourness, but it tails out with a bit of sweet and sour at the end. Very, very interesting. I have to say though, there's no hop profile, there's no malt profile at all. I've got no idea what the base beer is. I guess, and I'm guessing because it's quite see-through, is that this is a very pale ale, or perhaps a very pale lager, beg your pardon, and they've just absolutely blasted the shit out of it. That's a technical term, by the way, in the secondary with the fruit. But it's very refreshing. Mm. But yeah, surprisingly sour. If you like your lambic beers and if you like your fruit beers, this is one to check out, but it's not like any one I've tried before. Very, very interesting. So there we have it. Liefmans Fruitesse. Very nice brew. Anyway, guys, take care. We'll see you on the next one. And we'll go for some more sophisticated drinking. Till then, cheers. Very fruity. It's a fruity motherfucker.